What's going on, everyone? James Stanley back with another video. Welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. This game came out a year ago. Obviously, the Stanley Parable itself did not. I think like the demo or whatever came out like 8 years ago or something along that time frame, but the Ultra Deluxe came out like a year or two ago. I haven't played it, so I figured why not play it here. Also, I'm gonna hope to use the controller here, just so for one you don't get to hear the keyboard as much, and two, it just probably be easier for me too. But we'll see what happens here.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Cool.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him
Slow
what
typer.
buttons to push,
Slower than me, what
how
the
long
heck?
to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Whoa.
call a meeting,
What?
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very
Interesting.
clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright. I don't think controller works, which is interesting because there's full controller support for this game and it's not working. Oh man. Unfortunate, really, huh? Unfortunate, really. Seems like I'm just gonna have to be using keyboard for this. Unfortunate, as they say. That's no big deal for me, at least. But what does suck, though, is my mouse is like doesn't completely work. Why? Oh my goodness, no. I don't know if you guys see my mouse here. I feel like that should not be the case. Hold on a second. All right, we are good. Mouse is off. What you like to see? I guess we're out of here. 5427.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how
meeting
hard
room.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Are you sure? Oh. No. No. Rip. I guess we're off to the meeting room. This does not look like a meeting room. Is that a meeting room? I don't think so. Whatever. I guess we're going to the meeting room. Door's locked. Rip. It's also locked. I guess I should have been checking other doors, but I'm assuming they were all probably locked.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, fine. I'll listen to you for now. Because why not? All these doors are locked. Whatever. Meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What are you not? I'll just solve a dispute with a coworker, let it ball up, and decide you take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Can you like fucking not? Alright, either way. I don't need to read all that. Hey, look, a broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But like, I don't know why this is like
There was
open.
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Is there really no reason to still be here? I don't know, man.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Hey man, it'd be like that sometimes. That's the story. I'm sure there's something that's gonna happen here.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
I am. Do you have a problem with that, mate?
Nothing?
Yes.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I mean, I just want to. I don't know, man. I just want to.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
And I could
never would
care
have thought to
because. I care because. Let me do me, bro. I want to stay in the broom closet
Maybe
for as long as I
this is
want.
somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go and talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
No, they'll find it hilarious, man. I don't know what to tell you. They'll just be
Stanley
so
was fat and ugly
hilarious.
and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
I mean,
that
he's-
or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I mean, you see how this man types? Like, he just goes one finger down and presses a button. I wouldn't be surprised
Well,
if he
I've
was
come to a
dumb.
very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Am I
You
dead?
got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Interesting.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological
Oh my goodness.
vulnerabilities.
Okay.
It's indicative of the long-term
Thank you, Mouse.
sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the
Whatever.
area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game
Oh my goodness,
mechanics
Mouse.
and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
The reason-
So that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is
Insightful.
not lost on them.
Okay.
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
When the screen just kind of like skips and whatnot, that's just mainly more so my mouse being broken and all screwed up for some reason. I don't know why it does it. Like, even trying to turn it right now. Oh, okay. That's another reason why I wanted to use controller. Just so this wouldn't really happen. It's not the game. It's not the game or my PC. It is just straight up my mouse. That's all it is. You see, I can walk just fine. But, like, turning myself is just so much of a pain. Okay, I think I'm done in the broom closet.
Second player. It's good to have you on board.
You know, he hasn't
I
said
guarantee
anything.
you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Bro, can you shut up? Okay. Like, I do feel like at this point, I need... Like, I don't have an extra mouse. I need my controller to work at this point. Like, it's not even funny. Because I'd at least be able to look around, like, way more smoother. And whatnot. But the problem is, I just don't... Like, the game says it has full controller support. But I'm just not able to really do anything here. I don't understand why. Exactly, but... It's what it is. It is what it is. We'll continue on with mouse and... Okay, thank you, mouse. Okay, my mouse is now there, along with the reticle. This is absolutely fantastic. Alrighty.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Wait,
office.
what? What'd I do? Alright, I'm back. Apparently, it doesn't work with a PS5 controller, but apparently works with a PS4 controller. So, that's whatever. But hey, it'll look a lot better, feel a lot better, at least for me. What's in here? Or nothing. Alright. Can you like not? What is this? Did I get a bathroom? Oh, what the heck? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I might need to use the bathroom over here. Someone needs to clean the mirror though, I'm not even gonna lie. No. Nothing here. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. No, nothing here, they're just wasting time, okay. Alright. Sir, we have a situation. Where's the receptionist? No?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Oh.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh no, I don't know what the secret PIN is. Alright, let's just do this, I don't care.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Right.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. And
what just happened?
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Whoa. Okay. Okay, this isn't scary at all. Cannot see anything in here though. Let me tell you. Alright, we're going down. This still isn't scary. Okay, thank you for the light. Definitely, needed. Okay, cool, we're loading. Alright.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Interesting, alright.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay then. Escape. I would do stuff like this. I just want to follow what he actually says first, just to kind of get that over with.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Did I have the strength to find out? Or does Stanley have the strength to find out, I should say? Hey, look, cameras. Lights,
now the
cameras.
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Hey, look, it's 247. I see myself. Action. Alright, either way.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Maybe.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
It could be. Who knows?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Maybe.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Considering you were working 24/7, or considering you were working like every single day of every single month of every single year.
The
so
heart
yeah.
of the operation.
I'd assume so.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Now, if I only knew where it was, I'm sure. Oh, that is something different. Okay, how do I do this exactly? Cancel disabled, so I guess not this. So is this like interesting? I'm assuming we go in here probably. Yeah. Mind control. Yep. Yeah. Okay then. That makes a lot more.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
And how do I do that? Do I turn it on?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Really?
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent.
Really?
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
I probably want to leave that
detonators
place.
Are set to explode.
Nuclear? Why? That makes no sense.
Detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
I see.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But
so
what
confused.
Precious moments each one of them is.
Wait.
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
I'm so confused on what I'm supposed to do. Of course,
that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
I'm gonna need it because I have
precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
I really have no
What's the
idea.
matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
I feel like that would work.
Buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
What?
Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley.
I don't know.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene, but I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces.
Yeah,
Will
yes.
you cling desperately to your frail life? Or
If
will
I
you let
can
it go
crash.
peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
I almost feel like there's a way to do this. I'm not gonna lie. Let me get back to it and I'll be... Yeah, let me get back to it, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I tried. I don't think you're able to actually, you know, stop it from exploding or whatever. So, we're gonna actually turn it off, because that's pretty much what he wanted in the first place. I figured that was the case, but I just figured to press on, because why not? I wonder what would happen in here.
No, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all.
Really?
I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I most definitely will, narrator. So, with that being the case, hopefully you've liked and subbed. That would be so amazing. Either way, hopefully you guys have had or are having a good day. That would be very great, obviously. Also, hopefully more videos will get pumped out like every other day. Definitely helps my channel a lot to do that instead of every 3 days. So yeah, there's that. Hopefully maybe I can get some streams going. I always say that and I never did, so obviously take that with a grain of salt. Doesn't seem like he's actually gonna be doing anything, so nice update video, or nice update video. I don't know. Let's just move.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Hi. No. What are you doing? The door didn't open. Okay.
Feeling soothed and
okay.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, let's get back down here. Alright, let's do this. But yeah, I don't know.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
can you
large
shut
door
up?
that read Mind Control Facility.
Maybe I think the last thing I'll do is actually go and do that part for the video, and then I'll just call it a day. But yeah.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I will destroy the control. Destroy the controls. There you go. Hey, look, black screen. Cool. I'm walking. I'm turning.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I don't think so. I feel like we have to get out of here.
Yes. He had won.
Oh.
He had defeated the machine. unshackled
Anything?
himself
Okay.
from someone else's command. Freedom was
Cool.
mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Cool.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I have a random piece of hair, man. Okay, then.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him.
This was
exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
He just lived in this building.
Was happy.
It almost feels like he lived in the building, even if he didn't live in his office per se. It's like, you know, I don't know. Either way, though, I do. Obviously, there's gonna be so many things you can do in here. This series is gonna last a bit, but I do want to get to the escape room.
What could it mean?
Or the room that was like the escape and arrow and whatnot.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Be right back. So, yeah, pretty much came up on the part now.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, I did not.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Then let me meet my death. It is better than whatever this is supposed to be.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
It better not be like a jump scare.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yes. Nice. Yeah.
As the machine whirred into motion, and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story. Trapped forever in his narrow vision.
Oh yeah, I can't move out here. Unfortunately.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Okay. I don't want to watch.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
I don't see right about this.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, I thought I was gonna fall there. Okay. I guess I'm not dead. Alright, what is this?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Pretty much.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
No idea. If I'm being honest, what is this?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Yeah.
Do you see
pretty much.
Now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oof. 2 doors. Corridor. Office layout. Interesting that this, I don't know. 010203. You have to just continue going on, right? Interesting. Oh, there's sounds. Okay. What's here? Oh, does it just lead to the same thing as the other side? Also, this is the credit scene. Alright. I mean, I guess it does, but what does this lead to? In this area? Oh.
And finally, he pushed the number 9.
What?
Let's see. Stanley walked through the green door.
Okay. Given writing the voice of the narrator recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times
Now look
over the
closely,
2
Stanley.
years of
See how it's
development.
impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. Then he pushed It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding
Can you
of good
shut
and
up?
bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you.
These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Still nothing? I don't know. Well, in that case, I'll tell you what. You win. Congratulations. You did it. I know you put
Yay.
in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Let's go. And nothing happens.
What do we do now? I don't... Stanley pushed. Where are you right now? Where am I? Now then, I'm trying to figure out, but I can't... Stanley, who am I? Can you speak to me? Please talk. Have we done this before? Have we been in this room before?
No.
How many times
Your
have we
name's
done
Kevin
this? How many times
Brady.
have I said these exact words? Say something. Anything. Help me, Stanley.
No.
I don't know who, what I... Stanley, help. No. Where were all of his
Okay.
co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you?
I would just leave and actually go up the stairs this time. Yeah. Elevator or of sorts. Assuming that's the ending room. What is this? What is this? Zending model. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is stuff that I haven't even got to do yet. Game is not paused. Let's just end this, I'll be honest. I know I could probably explore a little more. Actually, no. Nah. Let me explore a little more, right? That seems like the most sensible thing to do here. 427. Hey, look, it's my office. 3 versions of them. Why are there 3 versions of them? That's interesting. Alright. I'm gonna just go into that room because I'm pretty sure I can't go in here. Can I just still press the buttons? No, okay, I can't reach them. Alright, let's actually go through this now.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Interesting. Do I do this?
Can
Okay.
you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Sure.
No, perhaps not.
No?
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oof.
But
Oh.
listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you
No.
move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Oof. I wonder if that's like an actual ending. Where you just straight up quit and like once you load into the game something happens. That could be the case. But I'm not gonna figure that one out now. I don't feel like not wasting more of my time, but using up more of my time to do it. I'm gonna end this here. Obviously I'm gonna try to play through as much of this game as I can, and we'll take it from there. Obviously like the game and all that stuff, continue to play it. Yada yada yada. With that being said though, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know any game suggestions that you guys might have. But either way, have a great day, great night, whenever it is when you guys are watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.